What's up, gamers? It's me, Wizarium. This is it, September Squabble, here in the Fernwood Community Center. It's the biggest island tournament of 2023 so far. Probably going to end up being biggest tournament of the year. Hopefully not, though. I always love having big tournaments on the island. I could literally walk here. I don't, but I could. I could literally walk here and have some of the best players in the Pacific Northwest right here, where the Stitch Face Weeklies are that I come to every week. So I'm really happy. I've been looking forward to this tournament for a long time. This is a big one. We have, currently we're near the end of doubles. We've got our winners semis match. We have Ouch and Seesaw versus Artemis and Silver. Oh! Yeah, Ouch going with the knee brawler. Looks like he's got the suplex. I think he's got thrust uppercut, I think I saw. Yeah, there we go. Dive kick I saw earlier as well. The ZSS down B. I don't know if we've seen a neutral be out yet. Seesaw stealing these stocks super early, dude. I mean, I guess that's what Incineroar does, but I guess when you have Incineroar Me Brawler, seems like Incineroar is a really good doubles character because his biggest flaw is his movement speed, obviously. He's got really strong moves, he's got the slowest movement in the game. That is the balancing of Incineroar. But in doubles, with twice as many players to hit, you can sort of throw out those side Bs. Your opponents will... People tend to hold forward in doubles a lot more because you can't camp as effectively because there are two people you need to be avoiding. So people tend to just approach. So when you're playing Incineroar, people can't really camp you out, especially when you have a teammate with high mobility like Me Brawler. Both of these characters have command grabs. I think probably two of the best command grabs of the game, I would say. Alolan Width and the suplex. Maybe not number 1 and 2, but both two of the best command grabs in the game. I guess there aren't just so many command grabs in the game, and most of them are pretty good. But both good moves. So you can't camp, you can't shield, and then you're running headfirst into Seesaw's Incineroar. Really strong player, playing his main in the format that the character's best in. Or Ouch playing the Brawler. Ouch, the number 1 player in the Pacific Northwest, I think most likely. And number 1 player in DC, number 1 player at this event. So Ouch, obviously really good character, and has a huge cast of characters, can play at a high level with pretty much all of them. Me Brawler, I think one of his more played characters as well, so. Yeah, I think the Incineroar Me Brawler matchup is a good pick, and they're doing really well here against Artemis and Silver. Artemis and Silver, both though, still, both obviously really good players. Silver, one of the best players in Alberta. Seesaw, StarGG says he's Washington, but I don't remember if he goes to so many events in BC. I don't know if he's moved here or if he just comes all the time. But one of the best players in the Pacific Northwest as well. Wait, I was talking about Artemis and Silver. Yeah, Artemis, PCR, plays Sephiroth in singles most of the time, but definitely not unfamiliar with Palutena, which is who looks like he's going for doubles. I kind of like the Palutena pick. Silver, I think, similar situation. I think I've seen Silver mostly play Pit in singles, but also very familiar with the weekend. I think Silver's Pit is probably closer to a main than Artemis's Palutena, but both of them are like close secondaries, if not, other mains. So, yeah, I think the picks... I can see Wii Fit Trainer being a really good doubles pick because with Deep Breathing, you can just sort of steal stock sometimes. So in the chaos of doubles, if one of your opponents paying attention to, you know, your teammate or something, you can just sneak in there with like a Deep Breathing smash attack and just kill your opponent super early. You've got those projectiles, you can sit back and camp, provide support. You've got the really strong normals, especially with Deep Breathing. So I think Wii Fit is a good pick. I think Palutena is also a good pick here. Having range in doubles is really strong because you can threaten both players at once, but it does also mean it's hard for your teammate to be in the same areas. Sword characters in doubles are especially strong with characters with projectiles or characters with really high mobility who can weave around their moves. I think Palutena is definitely a safer pick for doubles. And Palutena also has decent range, like we saw just there with the up air, very disjointed. And also just really strong character, high mobility. Mobility is really, really good in every version of Smash Bros. That you could be playing, but especially in doubles, when you have so many things to worry about, so many hitboxes to avoid. Having high movement is really important, and Palutena's just got that really strong movement to be able to maneuver around the stage. Obviously, really good lingering hitboxes that she has to threaten areas for longer periods of time. Artemis and Silver really pulling through on this one. Silver is still on his first spot, hanging in at 141. We've seen him, using those deep breathings, using those sun salutations, using the volleyballs to just sort of not really have to engage, to assert pressure. And of course, the deep breathing and the sun salutations heal. So Silver has probably taken like 160, 180% this stock, maybe even close to 200 now. But only at 155 just from the combined continuous sun salutations, the deep breathings almost constantly, just taking that time to let your opponent, your teammate deal with your opponents. And there we go, out with the up smash, finally seeing Silver's first stock. But yeah, Silver, whenever he gets knocked off stage, we see always goes to the deep breathing, always resets that, because Wii Fit Trainer at their strongest with deep breathing lets them heal, and healing is not something people talk about very often, I think, but in doubles like this, when you can just stay away, let your teammate deal with your opponents, and you can just heal up, your stocks can really stretch out. And Ouch having to clutch out this 2v1, Ouch and Seesaw able to take Artemis and Silver down to the last stocks, but Ouch at 136 in the 2v1, that's going to be almost impossible for pretty much anyone. But, he's doing well, able to separate them. Using Brawler's excellent movement, especially with the flip kick to avoid things. But there we go, the F-tilt, the back hitbox, finally taking out Ouch. I should update the score. It's 1-1 now, isn't it? Streaming? We're streaming, right?
Team battle. Wii Fit Trainer.
I've just been talking to nobody. It says stop streaming on the record, but I can't find the Twitch stream. I haven't heard anyone in chat.
3, 2,
Maybe there's just no one typing. Oh yeah, we have 4 viewers. Shout out to all 4 viewers. Shout out to anyone watching the VODs too. Thanks for watching the VODs. Thank you for supporting our local scene on the Van Isle YouTube channel. I think it is Van Isle Ultimate or Van Isle Impact. I think Van Isle. Thanks for watching, and shoutouts to Jeremy for editing all VODs. It's here in the room right now. I usually upload the VODs 10 minutes after they're finished, but in the room eating today, so we can probably go up at some point later this week, I imagine. If I know Jeremy, probably going to be up in the next couple days. So. hey, if you're any of the players in this set, hey, how's it going? Big fan of your work. Hit me up on Discord if you want to invite me to some events. Yeah, I mean, the VODs are really useful to have, so I'm glad we have them. I think more people should watch Doubles VODs. I think Doubles has this sort of reputation of, you know, like the pre-show to the singles, and so people don't tend to watch double sets unless it's like players that they really like. But I think Doubles is a really fun format. I think, you know, if anything, Doubles is more improved by VODs than singles because they're often, you know, most people can't pay attention to everything that's happening. I mean, a lot of people can't pay attention to what's happening in a single set, you know. There's so much happening in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. And then in Doubles, you have twice as much. And in VODs, you can rewind. You can watch it again. I think it's also really good for learning it by watching players how they react to different situations. You're going to see situations in doubles you don't see in singles, and I think there are a lot more weird situations that come up in doubles. So watching doubles, well, one, playing doubles really tests a player's ability to adapt, to adjust to different things that might come up, and being able to watch how the top players do that kind of thing is really helpful for learning. I didn't point out, Ouch has switched to the Wolf, the Bob Ross Speed Brawler. I guess not cutting it in the last game, only able to clutch it out. It was close, but after that loss, Ouch deciding to switch to main, and it is paying off. Silver on the last stock of the blue team. I mean, potential 4 stock coming in here. Oh, back throw into, the back air just barely gets out. Oh! Yeah, and Ouch getting the side B off of the deep breathing to take game 3. And Doubles is best of 3. I don't know if it's all best of 3 or just I think grand finals, winners finals, losers finals. I think top 3 is best of. I'm not sure. I'm not going to say anything if I don't know the answer. I'm not just going to guess. But yeah, best of 3 right now. So Ouch and Seesaw taking it 2-1. Nice stuff to Artemis and Silver. Ouch and Seesaw, the #1 seed. Ouch, the #1 seed at this event, and Seesaw, you know, I don't remember if he's #2, but you know, up it. So but these two players really, really strong. So I think definitely #1 seed in doubles. So good job to Artemis and Silver, picking a game, getting it, keeping it pretty close throughout most of it, and yeah, really good showing from them. I think really good play from Artemis and Silver, but Ouch and Seesaw just clutching it out, finding those kills when they needed them, and able to on in bracket.